Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because today's story will touch your heart in ways you won't expect. He saw her from across the street, those same eyes, that same quiet grace. But 5 years had changed everything. His heartbeat quickened. Did he even have the right to see her again? Or was he only reopening old wounds? This is the story of a man who had everything, wealth, fame, success, yet lost the one person who truly mattered. And one day, after 5 long years, he decided to face the past again, just once. Rehan Malik, a millionaire, a name that echoed in the business world, a man people admired for his brilliance and drive. But when the lights went out and the applause faded, loneliness echoed through his mansion. Every night he returned to an empty home, and in the silence, he could almost hear her laughter, Zara's laughter. His ex-wife. They had divorced 5 years ago. Misunderstandings, pride, and ambition had built a wall so high between them that neither could climb it. Rehan chased money, while Zara longed for peace. And in that chase, love suffocated quietly. But even now, years later, he couldn't stop wondering, does she ever think of me? One day, while cleaning his office, Rehan found an old photograph, their wedding day. Zara's face was glowing, her hands covered in henna, eyes filled with dreams. Something inside him cracked. He stared at that picture for a long time, and whispered, I need to see her. Zara had built a new life for herself. She was now a simple school teacher in a small town. Her clothes were plain, her smile soft but guarded. Life had not been easy, but she'd found strength in simplicity. She'd learned to stand again, without him. When Rehan stood at the school gate, watching her from a distance, he felt his throat tighten. He had faced investors, billionaires, even failure, but nothing scared him more than facing her. Zara noticed him. Her steps froze. For a moment, the air stood still. You, she whispered, her voice calm but cold. Rehan smiled faintly. Just, wanted to see you. Maybe have a coffee, if you'll let me. She hesitated. The silence stretched between them. Then she sighed softly. All right. At the small cafe, they sat across from each other, 2 strangers with too much shared history. Between them wasn't just a table. It was 5 years of distance. How have you been? She asked. He chuckled. I got everything I wanted, except peace. Zara looked at him, really looked at him. The proud, confident man she'd once loved was still there, only now, his eyes carried regret. Minutes passed. Words came and went. And then Rehan quietly slid an envelope across the table. This is for you, he said. She frowned. I don't take money from anyone, Rehan. Not anymore. It's not money, he replied softly. It's an apology. I took everything from you, but left without saying sorry. Zara stared at him, speechless. Her eyes shimmered. She didn't open the envelope, just held it, and for the first time in years, her heart softened. They parted ways that evening, without promises. But something had shifted, a weight had lifted from both hearts. 2 weeks later, Rehan returned to the school. This time, he didn't go to see her directly. Instead, he built a small library for the children, warm, sunlit, filled with books and color. Above the door hung a plaque, Zara's Corner. There was no media, no photographs, no announcement. Just a quiet message engraved beneath. For the one who taught me to read, to dream, and to love. When Zara saw it, she stood still for a long time. Her hand trembled as she touched the plaque. Tears slipped down her cheeks, not of pain this time, but peace. After all these years, his gesture had finally broken her silence. That evening, as Rehan walked back to his car, he heard her voice from behind. Rehan. He turned around. Coffee, tomorrow? She asked softly. He smiled, that same smile she had once fallen in love with. I'd love that. Sometimes love doesn't return the same way it left. It just finds a new shape, a quieter one, forgiveness. And sometimes, one small gesture is all it takes, to heal what once felt unfixable. If this story touched your heart, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, because sometimes, one story can change someone's life.